know you don't want to push an agenda on the audience, but I think for me, I'm still a little unclear of why are we doing this play? Do you know what I mean? I don't know that answer.
What we have now, this war on drugs, is not working.
Why are we telling this story? And yeah, why are we telling this story? Why this angle?
What are we asking the audience?
When?
With this play.
With the play.
I think the question that we're asking right now as the play currently exists is, what the fuck are we doing to our future generations?
Is that the question?
I think the reason I put that out there is that it will help us as we are going through in shaving what we think needs to be shaved, in adding what we think needs to be added.
Since Nixon started it in the late 60s, this idea that every politician has to be tough on crime and prove how tough on crime they are has absolutely permeated every election, local to national.
One thing we're showing is the casualties of the drug war. So I'm going to go back to this Margaret thing. Bringing Margaret back in and using her as a thing shows another casualty. I'm totally down for that. That to me is like part of our casualties of the war. Perfect. I think that's all we're talking about.
And that's totally that's an answer.
Like focusing it.
I'm glad we're saying that out loud.
Yeah.
Because we know it, we feel it, but it's like, how do we say that out loud? So I think that makes so much sense in the sense that when I'm also asking, you know, doing my research, doing my background work, I always find myself asking, what was one of the first people you told that you were doing this to? And what did they say? What was their angle? Did they say, all right, cool, or were they, you're stupid, or were they trying to convince you out of it? Like, what was the reaction? So I feel like with Margaret, with the girlfriend, like, you're, okay, the two main characters are in it, but everybody who they're connected to, how do they feel about it, and what's their stand?
There's so many things that the two of them can't say to each other and don't say to each other that I think need to be, they're ideas that need to get out about, you know, the grind that the life is having on the both of them. And so I think they each need somebody to talk to aside from each other. Because there are things they won't ever share with each other. Because they're men.
Beautiful. And both of those, and that can be completely connected to the drug war and perfectly with the story. I think that's totally a direction we can move in. Strengthening the women. I think the girlfriend scenes are going to be hugely important to reveal, like you said, more about Beau, that the other side, like you said, this last rehearsal, and the other side he doesn't show to the kids, his friends, or to the cop.
One of the things I think we're showing is that, you know, in the drug war, everyone's a casualty. That there are no winners.
Right. That's
and that itself should bring into, you know, the spotlight that what we're doing isn't working, and that should logically need to lead to the question, well, what the hell do we do?
sweet dreams. Sweet, sweet, sweet dreams. Sweet, sweet, sweet dreams. Sweet dreams. Sweet